Alexa TV presents in 3, 2, 1. Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, our kids are heading back to school for the start of the 16-17 school year. We thought we'd talk about school attendance and the importance it is for our kids to be in class each and every day. And to give us some tips and advice, my special guest is the Executive Director of Student Services for the Port Huron Area School District, Tracie Eschenburg. And Tracie, what is being done locally, whether it's Port Huron or any of the other school districts here in St. Clair County, to help encourage parents to make sure those kids are in school each morning?
Well, we start with just stressing the importance and helping families understand why it's important for students to be at school and creating an environment that students want to be there. And then when we notice something happening, we're reaching out early. If a parent does not call into school within the first few hours of the day and the student's absent, we call them to find out why that child is not in school. And we follow up. If we're starting to see a pattern, if we see a couple of absences in the first month of school, that's a good indicator that there may be a concern for the year. So we're having teachers, administrators, counselors reach out to the students and the families to find out if there's any barriers, anything we can do to help them improve their attendance. And if we do see a continuing problem, we may put attendance incentives in place for that child, some type of individual plan. We may reach out to look for services within the community that may help a family that is struggling to get those regular routines in place to help a child get to school on time every day.
Do you find that the community has a lot of services that we can offer some of these families?
Yes. Sometimes it's hard to navigate that system for families, so that's really a good place for the schools and our support services to help and to connect them with other things, whether it's community mental health or Department of Human Services. There's a lot of groups out there willing to help families.
And I know at Woodrow Wilson you have a special program called Pathway to Potential. Is that having an impact for those families over there?
It is. Pathways to Potential has partnered with the school, and that is a division of DHS, and they are monitoring attendance right along with the school and reaching out to families. They've provided alarm clocks if needed. They've created some great incentive programs for students as well, where they've targeted some students that have had past attendance issues and created some things. They've created this year Pause for Success program, where they have therapy dogs that come into the school and students have a chance to read with and spend some time with those animals, and it's based on good attendance. You have to be there to be able to spend time with the dogs, and that's been a big success this year.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.